It was supposed to be the happiest morning of his life. Marcus, a 23-year-old college graduate, had just landed his very first corporate job. After years of working night shifts at a grocery store, balancing books and exhaustion, he finally stepped into a glass tower downtown wearing his only suit. The receptionist smiled. Co-workers gave polite nods, and Marcus thought, "This is it. My chance." But beneath the polished floors and framed motivational quotes, something colder waited. The unspoken rules of who belonged and who didn't were about to surface. Marcus didn't know that his dream job would last less than a single day, not because of his skills, but because of the color of his skin. And as he took his seat at the desk, unaware of the whispers forming in the break room, the countdown to humiliation had already begun. From the start, Marcus noticed small things. The manager barely looked him in the eye, unlike with other new hires. During the morning orientation, a coworker asked if he was filling in for IT support. When he introduced himself, someone smirked. "Didn't expect you to be in finance." Still, Marcus smiled through it. He wanted to prove himself. He stayed focused as HR walked him through company policy. But during lunch, the tone shifted. At the cafeteria table, his colleagues went silent when he sat down. One woman whispered, "Is he really a new analyst?" Another replied, "I thought he was here for deliveries." By afternoon, Marcus had already designed a neat spreadsheet that impressed the junior supervisor. But just as he started to feel confident, the department head walked in, papers shuffled, eyes narrowed, and suddenly, the compliments stopped. The head manager called him into the office. Inside, the room was tense. The manager leaned back, arms crossed. "Listen, we don't think you're the right fit for our culture," he said flatly. No mention of performance, no questions about his skills, just a vague dismissal that stung like a slap. Marcus blinked in disbelief. "But it's my first day. What did I do wrong?" The answer came in silence. In the reflection of the glass office wall, Marcus could see the truth in the manager's eyes. That afternoon, Marcus carried his box of untouched supplies back out through the lobby, his ID badge already disabled. People in suits walked past as though he were invisible. He wanted to scream, to demand an explanation, but deep down he knew. He hadn't been fired for mistakes. He hadn't even been given a chance. As he stepped onto the busy street, a knot formed in his chest. Passers-by saw just another young man leaving an office building, but Marcus felt the weight of generations, the reminder that even in 2025, success could be ripped away for no reason except being black. For the company, it was just paperwork. For Marcus, it was a dream stolen before it even began. Marcus didn't stay silent. That evening, he told his story online. His post went viral within hours. "I was fired on my first day, not because of what I did, but because of who I am." Thousands of comments poured in. People shared their own workplace discrimination stories, from being denied promotions to being mistaken for janitors. The company tried to backtrack, calling it a miscommunication, but the damage was done. A national conversation reignited. How many careers are quietly destroyed every day by racism in the workplace? For Marcus, the wound hurt deeply, but it also sparked something bigger. His pain had become proof, his story a mirror showing the injustice still hidden in plain sight across America. Imagine landing your very first dream job and losing it before the sun sets. No scandal, no mistake, just the color of your skin. This is the story of Marcus, a young man who thought his life was finally changing, until his company showed him the door on his first day. Would you stay silent or fight back? This is He Was Fired on His First Day, just because he's black. Comment below. Have you ever seen racism at work in your city?